Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing this January the 24th, 2025 daily cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, XRP, Bitcoin video that you've come to expect, love, need, and deserve from the #1 cryptocurrency influencer in the sphere that's non-biased, unbiased, stand corrected, and is not paid or gets a check to promote and fleece, heist, and shice the audience, but to give you the valuable information that you need. Remember to comment down below, bell notification, subscribe to the channel, share it. Most importantly, I want to see more shares by my audience. It's the one thing that's mandatory. Listen here. It's mandatory to share to get this point of view and this information out to the general public and the bigger and bigger growing audience, as this has been, will continue to be, and has always been free videos once a day, if not more, to you, the lovely audience. Use my links down below if you want to trade on the sites that I use, Coinbase and Robinhood. Also, if you want to become yes members of Jabroni Killers for an industry cheap $2.99 a month, and I dare and implore and beg you to show me a better value than $2.99 a month to help support a channel. Use that link down below. And also you can super chat to also support the channel. If you see that as something that you would like to do from time to time, it would be greatly appreciated, but it is not mandatory. None of that is mandatory. The only thing that is mandatory for my audience is for you to share this so we can get more subscribers and we can continue to grow the station. And if we start off this video, we're going to look at technical issues, apparently. There we go. Remember, we just have to deal with a little advertising. If we look at, we're going to start off today with the XLM. A commenter asked about the XLM. They are in our videos every day, but we'll start off for him with the XLM. And this is not the chart that I want to use. Go back into the crypto chart, the Robinhood chart for you beautiful audience members. These are all the coins that are on Robinhood: Bitcoin, Bonk Coin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Stellar Aluminum or XLM, otherwise known as Ripple, XRP, the Doge, baby. The Doge is there, the Cardano, Solana, Shiba Inu, Avalanche, Chainlink, Litecoin, Uniswap, Compound, AAV, Peepcoin, Trump coin. The official Trump coin is there. Also, they just added Dog, Wiffy Hat, whatever that is. But those are all the coins that are currently tradable on Coinbase if you want to use my link below. And we're going to get right into this with the old XLM. And you can see with the old XLM here, we're going to update these moving averages here. And the video will be split into 3 videos today. That way, you can get more, you can actually get a better feel and don't have to, if you're only looking for a dollar Wiffy coin, you don't have to watch a 30-minute video. I'm going to break these up. And in this video, there's going to be the Bitcoin dominance, the XRP, and the XLM, along with the AMP, right? We're going to have the AMP. Actually, what we're going to do the XLM, the Bitcoin dominance. Then we'll do 2 other ones. We'll show you these 2 other ones that we're going to do. We're going to break these up. So we're going to, in this video, it'll be the Bitcoin market cap, Bitcoin dominance, the XLM. We'll do the Monero and the VTHO coin in this video. And then the next video that'll be out later, we'll have the XRP and a few other coins in it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the XLM though. Let's get on into this. You're sick of hearing me procrastinate. Right now, we're still looking at what the moving averages. We've moved them up. We do know that if we can get back above and stay above this 43 cents, we are short to medium term bullish. If we stay below that 43 cents, you're short to medium term bearish. And you can see we attempted to break back above that today, but now we dipped back below it. So we're going to monitor this weekend. Can we stay above this 43 cents? Or are we going to start to turn short to medium term bearish by having a confirmed breakdown right there? And if we have a confirmed breakdown, what we would be looking at is a move towards the moving averages in XLM. And that would be bringing us down The 40 cents is the 50-day, which we did hit the 50-day back here. And if we come back to the 50-day, I feel you would break that, and you're more than likely going to come down to the 34 cents is almost a foregone conclusion if we breach back below this 50-day in red right there. And that is something that we're paying attention to because that could happen as soon as this weekend on a confirmed breakdown from the current price of about 42.9 cents. That would be a 20% correction, but that would bring you right in line with this area right here. Oops, let's get rid of that. That would bring you in line with right here where you did wick down back in early to mid-December to early January before you had a nice return rally right there, right? So that's something that I'm going to watch out for in the XLM price because we have an upside target of $3.42 if this was to play out in sort of a bull flag formation where you have your flagpole, your down and sideways consolidation along with the falling volume after a pump with the rising volume, right? And that can be construed and looked at as a very bullish consolidation because you often, for a bullish consolidation, you have pumping price, pumping volume, bullish. Then you get a depressed and declining volume, and then it levels off. And you can see that leveling off right there. See that how it was at a big, like a hill. It hilled up right there, peaked out on November the 24th, and then the mean of the volume lags it a little bit and kept coming up. But then you see as the price consolidated, we had a nice leveling off and crashing volume. But now, ever since about Christmas time to current time, the last 30 days, the price has leveled off and the price has almost went flatline. It hasn't lost any and it really hasn't gained any. And that is often what you see in a consolidation phase. And eventually that volume is going to pick back up. And when that volume, there's that advertising I was talking to you about. When that volume picks back up, it's either going to be strong buy volume and you're going to have a huge pump. And if it's in the bullish action, you could say we had sort of a bull flag right here where you had your descending overhead resistance, clone that, and you had your descending underneath support. And then you could say if this does break bullish, this was a bull flag and this was the breakout right here. And then now we've just consolidated along a major support zone or resistance zone. And then if the volume comes back in bullish, that could push you up to 80 cents. And a technical target, if that was a bull flag and played out at it, would be flagpole, flag, and that's how you do your targeted move to the point of a breakout, which would be right there. Oh, that was actually too high. That got moved around. That was too high. The technical target would be $2.83 right there. You see that? A little bit lower. You want to go right on top of it. It'd be about $2.45. But if it broke to the downside, you're more than likely coming down to the 200-day moving average or 100-day moving average in blue. And then you would probably see something like this come back up and get rejected, and you could find yourself back down to the 200-day moving average at 26 cents, something that you haven't hit since December. And that's something that I'm going to be paying attention to over the next several days. And if we go back out into the weekly time frame and put something on here that we haven't had in a while, and you see that, that would be another level right there. And notice how that 45 cents just below the 45 cents was a major resistance zone right there. But if you look back here, we'll move that back down. If we pull out our fixed range volume profile for the history of the coin on this chart, you can see the mean of the volume is way down there, all the way down there at 11 cents. That's where most of the trading's been. So that's something that we would pay attention to. And then another area that's a major support level is this 28 cents. And we'll put it right in the middle, about 26.5 cents, because if we zoom in on here real quick, you can see, and then we're going to make that smaller because these lines get too many of them. And then we'll make this smaller too. Lines here, and we'll show you why we have these here. And this one's actually going to come down. No, that was a major area of support and resistance for another reason. But if you look at why that's a major area at 26 cents, you have a lot of volume up here, and then you have a big area where the volume is less than what's beneath it and what's above it. So if you get down below that area right here, you can fall very, very fast. And we're going to lock that because there's not a whole lot of volume right here, right? You can see that beautifully. And we're going to pull out our industry exclusive perching tool, not that lame ass line tool with an arrow. See how the volume is a lot of volume right here? And then the volume is 1, 2, 3, far less than what's up here and far less than what's down here at the mean of the volume. So if you dip below that, you can come down really quickly down to that 15 cents. The same as when you're coming from below it, you can pump from the 15 cents all the way up to the 26 cents with very little resistance. So that's something that we're looking at right there. And that's why that's a very, very important level. And if you do notice that in the daily time frame, that is very close, right on where the 200-day moving average is. So that is something that we're going to watch out for in the XLM price. Now we're going to go up to the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is very important because when Bitcoin dominance is, oh, I'm not in the full screen. I apologize to my audience. This is a much better picture. When Bitcoin dominance is rising, the altcoins are falling because they sell out of the altcoins and pump back into Bitcoin, hence making Bitcoin dominance rise. And we're currently sitting at 58.93% Bitcoin dominance. And if we zoom into the hour time frame, you can see we're trying to hold support at this major 58 point, I believe that's 58.53% dominance. And we're holding it now as support. We were using it as resistance, 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 but then we broke back above it the other day, and now we've been holding it as support the last couple of days. And what we're looking at here is to see if we zoom back out into the 4-hour time frame. What we're looking at here is, does this dominance start to rise? And if we have a big run up to 60, 61, all the way back to the regional high of 61.79% dominance, you can bet your bottom dollar that the altcoins would have a harsh sell-off. But if Bitcoin dominance gets rejected right here and starts to fall back down, something like that, back down to a regional double bottom at 55.08, on the flip side, you would absolutely get a massive pump in the altcoins. So this is very important, and that's why we do pay attention to Bitcoin dominance. And then we're going to look at, we'll put Algo on this one. Algo, my man wanted Algo. We got rejected over here at the 62-cent level. And then we've been in a down and sideways consolidation with falling volume. And right now we're sitting right about near that 200-day moving average in the daily time frame. Oh no, we're not. That was the 4-hourly. We're sitting at the 50 moving average in the daily time frame, and that's a very important moving average because if you come back down, how many times you've hit it here in Algo, you're more than likely going to break that and come on down towards that 32 cents. And that's what I'd be looking at in my next move. You're either going to break that 50, you're either going to hold in the daily time frame the 38-cent level or the 50-day moving average. Let's move this to the current date. The 50-day moving average in red, if you come back and hit it. But if you do come back and hit it, it's it's making it more likely that you come down and breach that, get back into this red trading zone and come on down at least to the 100-day moving average before you have your next little push to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at. And any kind of pump to the upside, your major short-term overhead resistance would be that 53 cents. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. And I'm going to have another video that I'm making as soon as I release this one. And that video, look for it in about an hour, is going to have XRP. It's going to have a few other coins on there, but we're going to break these up into 3 coins per video and just have 3 separate videos out at night to make it easier so you don't have to scroll through or watch some of the coins you don't want, and you can get the information on the coins that you do need and want very quickly and easily. Peace and love to my growing, lovely, beautiful audience.